What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Laura Branigan. And we're back with the final tune on the Best of Branigan, though once again, as I mentioned last time, we're skipping over Self-Control because we're going to go through that full album once more. Shout out to Scott for sharing all the Branigan material. And as I mentioned to him when I began this deep dive, Gloria is the one Laura Branigan tune I knew going into this. I wouldn't say I know it top to bottom, front to back, every single detail, but it is one I've heard multiple times over the years. The melody became very familiar, early on. It's a very catchy tune. And lyrically, again, there might be some contours I'm not remembering, but my general memory of the tune is that someone's going a little bit too hard, or like trying a bit too hard and presenting themselves as being this really popular, passionate or romantic person, but the narrator is saying she doesn't quite believe it, it's a facade, they've got your number but nobody's calling. So it feels like a critical assessment, if my general recollection of the tune is correct. So let's listen to it. This is, I believe, if not her biggest hit ever, which is I think what Scott said, and if I'm misremembering that, I do apologize. But at the very least, surely it's one of her biggest hits, if not the biggest hit. This is Gloria by Laura Branigan, heard here as part of the Greatest Hits compilation, The Best of Branigan. How could you not tap your foot for this? The bass. The voice more hearing this now. The main riff is so beautifully 80s. Skyrockets in flame. Don't believe it's coming back soon. And you really don't remember. Was it something that they said? Oh, the voices in your head. Gloria, don't you think it's falling? If everybody wants you. endlessly catchy. I mean, there's a reason that stuck out to me over the years. I think it just has that intangible quality. The tune that you'll hear one time, it's like, oh man, what was that track? Do you remember that track we heard earlier? It just has that catchy something about it, I suppose. But honestly, again, it's a tune that I've heard over the years, which is not just an indication of why it is familiar to me, but also that it's a hit. It's a tune that people remember, and even decades later, it's a tune people continue to play. So, yeah, bottom line, I get why it is a hit. It is very, very catchy. It's once again showing off her vocal talents, which, as I mentioned, hearing it over the years, it was like, it's an amazing tune. I love her voice on that, but it wasn't like, oh, that's because that's Laura Branigan, who can sing, with incredible power and rasp and all sorts of flavors. So, yeah, when I hear it now, it makes a bit more sense, if that makes sense. So, yeah, bottom line, really cool tune, absolute classic. Let me know what you think. As I said, we'll go on to Self-Control after this. And yeah, really looking forward to it. A couple people mentioned it's a, sort of heavyweight record. I'm looking forward to the experience of it overall. And again, I thought it was a decent plan to wait for that track until we get to the album rather than hearing it here. So once more, big shout out to Scott for sharing all the Laura Branigan. Once more, apologies. I'm still kind of ill. My voice is annoying me at this point. I just like to have the congestion go away so I can sound normal again, but I suppose all in good time. In any case, let me know what you think of the tune. I will see you next time. Peace.